Hey everybody, and welcome back to another Crackin' for a Cause. I am your host, MrBevers. That's right, we're back again. We're finally back again. People have been asking for this series to come back, and I took a bit of a break over the holiday season because I wanted to let creators have time with their families and stuff. You know, like I don't want to bother them over the holidays. I want to let them enjoy their time. So we're back again, but I'm graced, obviously, today with our first repeat, charity goer here, which is HobbesQ. Welcome back, Hobbes.
Hey, I'm really glad to be back. It's funny that you were saying that because so if people don't know, I am HobbesQ. I can be found on Twitter at HobbesQ or at Goblin Lore Pod, which is the podcast that I do on kind of magic lore or community meets the real world, meets mental health, meets kind of just different sociological concepts, that sort of thing. And we also took a break over the holidays. And that was because we were spending time with family and friends and editing was not happening. And I was realizing, I was like, that's 2 years in a row. So probably next year we need to just say we're not having episodes during this time.
Why not, right? Just take a hiatus. I mean, everyone deserves a hiatus, right? Everyone deserves a break, especially, if it's being used to spend time with your family, right? I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that's super important. So I'm right there with you. So that's great. So I think you gave the spiel about where everyone could find you and stuff. So that's awesome. If you aren't aware out there, I guess I don't know whether you want to talk about this part or not, but like what you're on a milestone episode here, aren't you?
Yes, we are having episode 100. We'll be hitting the week of January 18th. So on the 20th, we're hoping to have our 100th episode out.
So that will have just come out when you're seeing this video. That new that podcast, the 100th episode, will be out for about 4 or 5 days ish, somewhere in there.
It's still a mind blowing thing. Whatever. I mean,
that's awesome. Yeah. Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Like there are a lot of people out there that start podcasts and they get to episode 3 or 4 and then it falls to the wayside. Hey, I understand my community. I get it. I'm an offender of this. I get it. I understand.
Yeah. No. Yes. I mean,
I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah. So we're very, very excited and thankful. It's just it's mind blowing.
It's awesome. It's awesome. And I mean, your podcast is great too, because I mean, you guys talk about mental health and all of that good stuff. So, and that's all really important. So, I'm glad you're out there doing that for everybody. So, it's an important subject, and not everybody knows that it's okay to look after yourself, right?
Yeah, and to talk about it. I mean, I think there's also still a lot of stigma, which we talk a lot about. That's one of the reasons we want to do the show is we feel comfortable talking about it, and both for me as a profession, as a psychologist, and then somebody who also has a mental health diagnosis, that a lot of people just don't talk about it.
Right, absolutely.
Because it's a hard topic. I mean, it's hard subjects to talk about.
For sure. But that being said, I mean, the whole point here is that if you feel that you need to or want to talk to somebody, do it, right?
Yeah. We're big proponents of reaching out.
Yeah, it's not necessarily going to be bad for you, and the people you're going to reach out to are going to know how to talk to you in a way that will not make it seem like it's a big deal that you're reaching out, right? I mean, it's okay to ask for help, right? This is the thing.
Yes, so, I think that's the thing. Yeah, and I think it's realizing that, and I'm lucky that I work in our system with veterans, and so
wow, that's I can imagine that's a big one.
The even asking for help part is just getting in the door. So
for sure. Well, that's awesome. So on to maybe a lighter subject, but maybe not really a lighter subject. It really depends. And that is, of course, we're opening these packs today for charity. And the way the series works is we will do a pack battle here with the products we have, which we will reveal in a moment. And that is the way it works is we'll do stipulations, and the winner at the end will have a charity that the loser will donate to. So Hobbes, with that in mind, why don't you give everyone here a spiel about where you'll be sending my money today if you win?
If I win. And so I was like, oh yeah, let's get lighter, and then realized, oh right. So my charity is actually Reclaim the Block, which is a Minnesota-based grassroots company. They actually started in 2018, but have really ramped up in the past year due to the killing of George Floyd.
Right.
Because they are a group that is trying to organize to really reduce kind of what the need is for policing and the need for police in our community, knowing
Mm-hmm.
basically the recognition that police are asked to basically do not just police work, but social work and
Correct.
community work and a lot of other things that people
Mm-hmm.
just it's very difficult, as we've seen, and it does not work. The system doesn't work.
Correct.
And so they're really about kind of reclaiming the block and kind of that community aspect. And like I said, after George Floyd, this group really kind of kicked up into overdrive, and so
That's
why
fair.
I'm
That's
playing for it.
fair. That's fair. And that sounds like a great place to send my money to. I'm totally on board with this plan because I am a big proponent of that as well. I think what, you know, and this is speaking as a Canadian, right? Because I mean, our police system is quite similar to the Americans,
Yeah.
because it was basically modeled after yours. I would say is probably the easiest way. And people are probably going to argue with me and be like, it wasn't modeled after the US one. I'd be like, look, we're so close together and so much of it just bleeds into each other that it's, you know, it's going to happen. But we have the same problem, right? Which is that the police are asked to do so many things that aren't actually just enforcing the law, right?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's so many things that they're asked to handle and deal with that have nothing to do with what they're trained for.
Yeah, and like you said, enforcing the laws too is kind of, you know, the differences between minor offenses versus something that might require the use of deadly force.
Right.
Those lines are just too blurred, and they're
Yes, exactly. So, and I mean, it's unfortunate that we have to go down the road of having those discussions now, but the problem is if we don't have them now, it'll only get worse.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So
not having them hasn't worked. Kind of like with the mental health thing.
Right. Exactly.
It's not like it's made it better.
Yeah. Exactly. Not talking about it doesn't make it go away.
Yeah.
Right. So
anyway. Yay, being lighthearted.
Yay, lighthearted. All right. And so then, speaking of which, if I was to win today, I'll be sending Hobbes money over to a little local charity here called Save Our Scruff, which has to deal with essentially rescuing animals from third world countries and things where they basically are street animals or abused or whatever, and bringing them into Canada and then essentially rehoming them and getting them the love that they deserve. That's basically it. So, and I'm a big proponent of, getting animals into a loving home because there's so many people out there that want a companion and need a companion and don't have it. And there's so many animals out there who need a loving home that don't have it. Right. So,
yep. Completely. Once again, that I would not be saddened to send my money to them.
Right. So there you go. So with that in mind, we're going to get into the meat and potatoes now, which is of course, we're going to be opening up one of these each. That's right. If you recall last time, we had a little bit of a kerfuffle with the recording, which I can tell you right now is not happening. I can see the little red. It's recording this time, so we're actually gonna get this whole thing. But last time we did a recap episode because the recording for some reason stopped after we had started opening the packs. Maybe I never hit record. Maybe that's just what happened. I don't know. But
we don't know.
I mean, like I definitely hit record. It just didn't take for whatever reason.
Hey. I also, like I said, we were talking about this before we got on, but the fact that your green screen in this pack is the best thing ever.
Yeah, so I mean, like now there you go. Like now I'm just gone, and you can't, and you get to see right through to my lovely background
design.
See,
I mean, it's awesome. It's really cool.
It's a window
I love it.
into my back. Look, it can window into my heart. See, my heart is just sand and water. That's all.
Which sounds beautiful. So
right, see, there you go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the first stipulation. I think I normally let you talk about it, but we talked about this before. We're gonna do just a dollar value of the promo card, basically. Is that the plan?
Yeah. So
that's our first stipulation. So, and we're gonna be, because we're doing 6 packs and of course a full pre-release kit. Promo card. Do you want to give your code away or do you want to save it?
Yeah, I'm gonna give my code away too.
Sure. So. Okay. So if you want to hold it up, you can. Everybody can see that. There it is. And then I have a code as well, which I will show halfway through the video. How about that? Take that, everybody. Yeah. Now you got to watch the whole thing if you want the code. So first promo, right? I'm going to show mine off here and hopefully it doesn't...
I think you're going to win this
Is that a relic?
Yeah.
Ooh, Skyclave relic.
And I'm sitting here with a
Squad Commander. So this is a Commander staple now, right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure you got this.
Like this has to be a Commander staple now, because I mean, it's 6 mana to essentially get 3 mana back immediately.
Yeah.
and it doesn't enter the battlefield tapped, and the tokens are indestructible as well. So I mean, like, you pay 6, get 3 mana back, and then you have 3 mana creation things just going forward. That's a pretty hefty promo, I would say.
And I'm looking it up right now just to confirm, but I think round 1 is going to you. Basically, pre-release on yours is like, on that is $4.
Okay.
And on my squad commander, I think we're gonna just be at like 25 cents. 49 cents.
Hey,
so you crushed it.
That's more than, more than 25 cents.
Turn on some overhead lighting because I realized it is getting dark out, and I use natural lighting. Yes, I use natural lighting because I use this during the daytime, and I don't have evening light set up yet. So.
Yeah, you look fine still with that, so that looks good.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna get into the first pack.
Yes.
But what is the stipulation? Because you lost the first round, so what do you want the stipulation to be for the first pack?
Stipulation is most members in a party.
Ooh, most. Okay, so now when you say most members in a party, are you gonna count each one by itself, or so like if you have like 3 clerics, they count as 3?
No, no. It would be each member towards a party. So the max of 5. So if we both end up with full parties, then the backup becomes total number of like
party members. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. That sounds good. I like that plan. It's been a while since I've opened this set, so I don't remember everything. And then I have to like do some fancy nonsense here because my microphone is totally in my way now. Maybe
I was gonna just do it off screen and then pull them up. Unless you can't be trusted.
Oh no, I mean, like, yeah, go for it. I just like to reach in and show everything off here. That's what, nothing. That's an instant. Okay, I guess I mean I can do this. Like, okay, so
ooh, I got a shapeshifter rogue.
Lucky.
The that's a cool rare. It's the rare that
oh, the glass pool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I got
cool.
this common, which is a very good common. Who doesn't like enchantment removal in black, right?
Yes, I'm hoping to open some more of those today, so that's good.
Okay, well, my rare is a cassette band.
Nice.
The branch loft pathway.
That's awesome.
And I did get a foil, which is a McKindy Ox.
It is a cute looking ox.
Yeah.
So I have rogue, cleric, warrior, wizard.
So you win because I only have warrior, rogue, wizard.
Cool, good. And you know what tipped me over? The rare.
Really? Okay. So like
that shapeshifter is a rogue.
Because I ended up with 2 rogues. And that was it. Like I ended up with 2 rogues. So I had 4 party members, but I didn't have the cleric or the wizard. Or no, I had wizard. I had wizard, just no cleric. Is it only 4? Yeah, it's only 4, right? So you had a full party.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
right?
I had 8 total party members too.
Wow, 8. Wow. So even if I had hit that 4th one, it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah.
All right.
That was just a royal
all right,
beating.
So we're 1-1. We're 1-1. I'm gonna put a
1-1.
Okay, so because we're doing a tally of a number of different things here, I'm gonna put a tally up in the on the screen of essentially, you know,
I like
how many points we get, because that'll just make it a little bit, you know, easier to keep track of for everybody watching. So we're 1-1. So there should be a counter in the top corner of my screen here, and there should be one on Hobbs' screen in the other side over there. Other way. There, yeah, over there. Yeah. There you go. Got there. All right, so then we're on to pack 2, and I have to pick the stipulation now. So I want to say, oh man, what do I want to like, because like I kind of want to pick like landfall things, but like I think only the landfall things only really happen. Oh no, there are some in the comments. Yeah, let's do landfall. How many landfall? Total number of landfall cards, because
I got a really cool, fun draw your own token.
Sweet.
Always one of my favorites.
I've been using them for drawing.
Nice. That's
drawing
awesome.
them. Yeah. All right, so let's see what do we got here.
Oh, I mean I'm going backwards, but I got a foil, flip card.
Ooh, nice. The foil flip cards are always great because you get the land on the back. And not only that, it's foiled on both sides, so it won't curl.
That was also what I thought.
Well, I picked the wrong stipulation, I guess, because I didn't get a single landfall card.
Well, then didn't I get...
I hit
you. You lost by the score of 1-0.
Yeah, well, that matters. And this was my rare from the pack. Here he's whatever, lithoforming. Lithoforming. Yeah.
I got the Nimble Pathfinder. This lets you have a full party get when your creatures control game. Whenever this creature deals combat damage, you draw a card.
Okay.
So
I like it.
So I'm now in the lead.
Yeah, so it's 2-1 for Hobbes, which means I have to pick the stipulation again, which is the worst. Like, really, honestly,
it's the hardest
I don't
part
care
of this
about the losing. It's having to pick another stipulation. That's the bad part. So I'm gonna go with my Heart of Hearts and say, whoever opens the most Orzhov cards, so white or black.
White or black. Okay.
Because that's my guild. So like, I gotta stick with it.
I like that your guild. I'm just getting excited because I opened another foil, but it's not. It's the fact that it's Tuk-Tuk's Rubble Fort.
Yeah,
which I didn't actually own a copy of for my and
that's the one that gives them haste, right?
Creatures I control have haste. And what is really cool is that even though it is not a goblin, it still comes into play off of Grenzo, right? Because its power is 2.
Nice, very good, very good. I got one of these. Not that you can see it because it's green, but it's the nectar pod that you just opened, but it's the alternate art nectar pod.
That's cool. So
that was
I got an alternate of one of the insects.
Okay. Hey, that's the one that I got. Yeah, that's the one. That's the
one. The same one. Okay, cool. Yeah. Now you can actually see it, everyone.
Yeah, there. Now you can all see it. Oh, I got another. Look, I got another alt art card in this pack.
Oh, that's awesome. I remember we did alt arts last time.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah. Holy moly.
Ooh, and I got a little Scoot Swarm.
Oh, Scoot Swarm. I love Scoot Swarm.
Fun fact, I did a pre-release pack of this for a boxing league when we were doing that. And the joke was I asked Sheldon if I was allowed to use my promo card, and he said yes. And I opened a promo Scoot Swarm, and then in my packs opened a Scoot Swarm.
So you had 2.
Completely irrelevant to doing a boxing league.
Of course. But you got to use the promo one instead.
I did get to use the promo one.
Yeah. Now,
I am at 3 cards.
You're at 3?
For white black.
Man, I crushed it then. I have 8.
It's not even close. Yeah.
So and my rare was white as well, which is the white flip land.
Wow. Nice. You're doing very well on those flip lands.
The board wipe flip land.
Okay, so 2-2, and I have to choose the stipulation.
So speaking of Scoot Swarm too, I'll let you pick here, but like, have you tried playing it in paper other than in the boxing league?
No.
I wouldn't recommend it. It gets out of hand real fast if nobody deals with it.
Yeah. So I am going to choose most total words in a flavor text.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're going flavor text. I like it. I like
back to that because I feel like I need to represent the flavor text.
Okay, so I gotta check here. Okay, so this has that has way more. Okay. Oh, that's close.
I'm on pack 3 in a row of foils, by the way.
That's a good card too. That's seeing play in standard still right now.
Yeah.
Okay, I had 2 cards in a row that had 4+ lines of flavor text.
Oh, then you're gonna absolutely win this one. I did get a Feed the Swarm, so that makes me very happy.
I got another
cool, another alt art.
Yeah. For those of you out there watching, by the way, the alt art cards I will be probably doing adding some of them to my patron giveaways and stuff like that, where you'll get the alt arts as part of whatever the other normal stuff is you get.
And then here was my rare for this pack. So
it has it has no flavor text. Never mind.
No,
I was like, I saw it. I was like, oh, it's got flavor text. No, it just has a very big ability. Right. Okay.
Yep. Put 4+1/+1s on a plant. It is very interesting as kind of a secondary version of the green
I got another foil as well.
Wow.
So 2 for me. This is a Taunting Arbor Mage.
Cool.
And my rare was Linvala. Cool Linvala.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah.
And if you've got 4 lines, I'm pretty sure you're going to win this unless all of my like small words found a way to win. But if you hit above 16 words, you're there.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 on this one. And that's this
doubled.
That's this Minotaur right here, or Infinite Rage, or Inordinate Rage. And then I have this Core Celebrant that I didn't count how many words, but it's also 4 lines.
Yeah, I had a 3-line of text and it wasn't the full 3. So, okay, well, so I am now down.
That means I'm up 3-2 then, so that you should see the updates in the corners there. But it's also time, because we're halfway through, it's also time for my code, so let's put that up on screen.
Nice.
Can you guys read that? Is that clear enough?
I'd pull back just a little. I think there's probably your best bet. Yeah, that looks really clear there.
Okay. All right. So let's hope everyone can see that. If you can't, leave me a comment below and be like, I couldn't read it. And then I'll be like, it's too bad. Someone else probably redeemed it.
Somebody else could read it.
Probably. All right. What do you want to do? Yeah. So we only have 2 packs left, right? That's what I'm seeing.
Left. And, Zendikar Rising. You know what? As a throwback to the Eldrazi who are not around, we're going to do highest converted mana cost.
Ooh. Highest converted mana cost. I like this play.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
No, that's
distracted there for a moment.
Oh, I have 3 cards. Yeah. Oh, I think. Oh, yes. Okay. Is that it?
You have another foil?
Okay, no, I don't have a foil this time. So.
Okay, we're doing highest converted mana cost. So 2 is probably not in the running. Let me put these cards all to the side.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. I've had actually. So what's really funny? Wow. So I got. I just have to show this. I should have just done like something else because 2, 3, 4, 5.
I got another alternate art card.
11 of the cards had a converted mana cost of 3 in my pack.
11 cards.
11 of the cards.
That's a good stipulation, though. We're going to steal that one.
Yeah, I mean,
whoever opens the most 2-drops or whatever. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that. Okay.
Most 3-drops would have absolutely crushed this.
Uh-oh. I got a spicy foil.
Oh, sweet.
I got a spicy foil.
So I got a Luminarch Aspirant for my rare.
Okay, and I got another flip land, the River Glide Pathway with the Lava Glide Pathway
on the back. That's awesome.
But my foil. Are you ready for this one?
Yeah,
it's a nice little Lotus Cobra.
Wow!
So I mean, like, now Hobbs, you're probably with me here. You remember when this first came out in the original Zendikar block?
Yes, I do.
And it was like a $40 card back then. I remember.
Well, I mean, as it should have been back then.
I remember.
Card was just...
My highest converted mana cost from this pack though was a Thwart the Grave coming in at 6.
Well, that's kind of going to be difficult now because I do not know. I did not pick a backup stipulation.
Well, no, we can do. So yours is 6 as well. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your next highest converted mana cost?
So I do not want to do that as a stipulation.
Okay.
Because it was the 11 3 drops. I went from 3 to a 6.
Right, because I'm all 2s. I got all 2s. And then I have 2 3s, and then I have 3 4s.
So yes, you were much more a spread out there, we will say.
Yeah. That's
and I did a very poor job of not coming up with a backup stipulation there.
Well, so that's okay. What do we want to say? We got to get a point here, right? We can't have it no point, because if we don't get a point here, that means we could tie at the end. Well, a tie is not necessarily bad. Why don't we just say we tie and nobody gets a point? There we go.
Nobody gets a point.
Nobody gets a point. That's our backup stipulation.
Okay, that's the backup stipulation. Now, so I guess because I've had to choose so many in a row, no matter what, though, you have to pick it, and you need to come up with a backup, which we just, did not consider.
Sure, yeah, that's fine. But I think the other thing too here is that if you win this and we tie in points, we just both donate. That's how this works.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's straight up what I was thinking. Yeah,
that makes sense. I'm here for this. So the stipulation on the last pack. What do I want to do? Let's say how bad would that be? Probably pretty bad, eh? Oh, jeez. Okay, let's pick the most number of cards that have trees on them.
That's awesome because yes, we have not had an art one. So yes, I really I'm a big fan of everything that you're saying right now.
Okay, and then the backup stipulation for that will be whoever has the most green cards, because those technically have trees on them in their casting cost. See?
Oh, okay, but we're not counting those towards trees for the artwork.
Right. Yeah, because we're only doing artwork, right? So trees in the art.
Okay, trees in the art.
So let's see here. That's definitely got books.
I was
and
like,
water.
did you get a forest for your basic land, which would have been
right?
Hilarious.
That's the first thing. I don't see
I got
any trees
blue-green
in there.
I got a blue-green flip land.
Ooh.
Or
As your
blue-red.
rare?
Sorry. Blue-black.
Okay, blue-black. Okay.
But I believe I did see there is trees on the blue side.
So this is interesting. Oh, there's trees there in the background of that one. Okay. I was like, I have a green card called Reclaim the Waste and it doesn't have trees in it. How is this even a thing? And then I can see them actually in the background there on the right side. Okay, so they are there.
Oh yeah. I was just gonna say I just gotta Reclaim the Waste also, so.
Yeah, you see those trees right in the back, right?
Yep, I
do. Okay. Because like the rest of it, when you look at it, it doesn't have trees. And I was like, how could a green card that gets you lands not have trees in it, sir?
Now I'm fairly certain
there's a tree for there.
I'm calling a tree.
This is difficult, yeah. Like, because like I guess this Zendikar set, the art was very Hedron centric, right?
It is. I've seen just a lot of Hedrons.
Wow, you know what? I've never actually looked at the art on this card before. This is really cool art. So this is the Sky Dancer, right?
The Sky Dancer, yeah.
But that thing in the background is like a lizard. Did you notice that?
Oh yeah, it almost looks like a crocodile from this angle.
Yeah, but like it's huge, right? Because it's this is way up in the sky, and that's way down there on the ground. So that's a massive lizard beast thing. That has a tree. That not so much. That not so much. Oh. Hey, there's a tree in this art. All right.
Oh, that's good. Now, do I get to count both sides of my land?
Ooh. Technically, I'm gonna go with yes because it's two different arts.
Okay, and the problem is I can't actually. We're gonna have to look. We may have to look one up because I'm not. I think that there's a. We'll see. We'll see how.
Put it this way. I'm at 4.
I'm at 4 without counting if there is a second one in there.
You mean the backside of the land?
Yeah.
But we just said that does count, so it does.
Yes, but I need to look at the art, see if I can find a better, because I think that the other side does.
Okay. But my rare, just so that everyone knows, because they saw your rare already, my rare was a rare that you had opened already in this battle, which was the Phylath, the World Shaper, or World Sculptor. However, mine is the alternate art one, which you can't see because of my green screen.
Oh, yeah!
But,
you can definitely not see that at all.
So,
okay.
Looks really cool. Not that you guys can see it, but it looks really cool. Oh, what have I done? I've ruined everything. I've put my commons and uncommons on top of my rares.
So the card that I can just, man.
So my 3 with trees are these ones right here. I've got a Reclaim the Waste, a what is that? Spare Supplies, and a Marasa Sproutling.
So I have Reclaim the Waste. I have Highborn Vampire. You see is standing below a tree.
Okay.
I have the Tajuru Snarecaster, which there's trees up, and then very far off on that hedron,
I can see it.
To be a tree.
Yeah, I can see it.
And then there is a tree here. There's a dead tree sticking up on the black side of the flip land.
Okay.
It is right here in the background, if people are having trouble seeing it.
Yep, right. Okay.
The blue side is the side I tried to pull up a full art on. There's a lot of green, and I cannot tell if there's a tree, but I have 4 without that.
I think that you win it. I think I'm going to give it to you because that blue side looks pretty green not to have a tree in it.
Yeah,
somewhere.
Yes.
It's probably hidden, right? Like, I mean, I could do this, right? What do? I go and get my green card like this one. Scale the heights, which doesn't have any trees in it, and I hold it up. Oh no, that doesn't work. Okay, so we get the Phylath, which is nice and see-through, and I go, look, there's a tree.
Tree in it, right? Wow,
that would have been that, right there.
That would have been pretty amazing, actually. But yeah, so we tied.
Which
is the best of all worlds.
Yeah, 3-3, which means we both donate, which is awesome. I mean, there's definitely no, I don't think. The thing is with this series is that no one loses, right? No one loses in this series. The idea here is that the money's going to good causes, and we're having fun raising money for charity. So I would just like to say, of course, a big, huge thanks to you, Hobbes, for coming back on the show. I greatly appreciate you being here, giving me your time, and also putting up your money to these charities. Because, that's the other thing, right? Is I think a lot of people think of charities and they think, oh, they're going to do some sort of fundraiser thing. I'm not doing that because I like to put up my own money because that's just sort of how I do things. Put my money where my mouth is,
I was really excited to get to be back and that this was fun to do. And like I said, this was a ball. I love getting to do a full pre-release pack. It's fun to just also crack packs today. Just felt good.
Yeah, right? It's always nice to crack them. Yeah. So why don't you give everyone a little spiel about where they can find you again, just in case they fast forward through the video. And then just before we get there, everybody out there, you should see 2 little pop-ups come up on the screen here for our donations, just so that you can see that we did actually donate to those charities.
Yep. So I'm HobbesQ. I can be found on Twitter at HobbesQ or at Goblin Lore Pod, which is the Magic the Gathering meets the real world discussions that we have for mental health, just sociological concepts, ideas, basically a lot of fun talking about the color pie and how it relates to actual pie. We kind of just have a lot of fun doing Magic meets the real world, and that's at Goblin Lore Pod.
Awesome. Thank you very much, Hobbes. I really appreciate it. I think I have... Do I have another code here to show off at the end? Let's see. Maybe I have another code. Oh, look at that. There, this is just to entice all of you out there. I do have another code.
Thank you for sticking around.
Thanks for sticking around. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. And, of course, big thank you to Hobbes for being on the show, as always. And, thank you all for watching. So tune in next time. And as I always say in all my videos, may your pulls ever be better.
Awesome.